Last week, I left you with this little cliffhanger. I'm sitting outside the hair salon right now. To be honest, hair is generally an afterthought for me. I never spend time or money. I'm like the worst client probably ever. I get my hair done maybe once a year. Like, honestly, I don't even know why. I just don't prioritize myself, I guess. Maybe the way that I should, or maybe it's not a priority and that's why I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to say here, but the moral of the story is I'm gonna do something a little bit crazy and I'm so excited about it, but I'm also kind of nervous about it because I really hope that I don't regret it. I feel like you can get a much better feel for the actual color now out in the light. The only problem is I have been in here for 5 hours, so the car is hot and the air is like kicking, which probably sounds awful for you. I made my hair purple and I kind of love it. Oh man, so my idea, well, like kind of the main thing that I wanted was to get rid of the warm tones in my hair. So that's why this was a really long process. This is a much ashier kind of base. And then of course you have to like really lighten where you're gonna put purple, because you can't just put purple on brown and expect that it's gonna be purple. It'll just be darker brown. So this process was very long. And who knows how it's gonna wash and like fade and all of that stuff. It's definitely something that I have to experiment with because I've never done anything like this before. And you know what? It feels really damn good. Just really fun to do something that's just totally different. To go from like getting one haircut a year to doing something for yourself that's a little bit crazy and out of the norm, and I can't stop smiling. I'm so glad I did this. This is so fun. I hope the audio is coming through well for you. The air is calming down a little bit more. Should probably check that out. So now you're fully up to speed. It has been a few days since then, but today, like I said, we're gonna go yarn shopping and hopefully find some yarns that inspire new projects. But I know one of the things that I'm looking for when I go into the store is something that I can make a scarf out of that will look good with this. I know I'm not gonna have this hairdo forever. I'm sure I'll get tired of either looking at it or dealing with it, whichever one comes first. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed to talk on camera out in public, in a public store, so bear with me. There's a good chance that I will be getting this. What is this color called? Brown Rose Marl. Okay, I think this could be really pretty. The other thing that caught my eye is this stuff. I've used it before, so it's really not new, but it's a new, like it wasn't in cakes before. It was in like the Ogo things. I'll put a picture in here so you can see what I'm talking about, or I'll show you one if we have one. But thinking about a scarf, this stuff is wonderful
for a scarf. It's super duper soft and like fluffy. Yellow is supposed to be the complement to purple. The only problem is I really don't like yellow all that much. Ooh, this stuff is lovely. I haven't actually seen this before. I do like the fact that it's probably a bulky weight yarn. Let's look. Wow, it's actually really heavy. It's a super bulky. So this would work up super fast. I don't hate that. I love every single color option except the yellow. I'm just not a yellow person, or a red person, I guess. Anywho, the others are very pretty. This one though, this is the color that's really drawn me in. I think it would make a really pretty scarf. They do have this in a worsted weight, it looks like. So respun recycled polyester, and this is as well. You know, it's not quite as soft as it looks, but it's still really soft. Definitely soft enough for a scarf. I've got this blanket yarn for days. This is the big twist version. Now, I definitely feel lucky in that I have a big store like this to go to. This yarn honestly draws me in every single time. If you haven't tried this yet, it's a must. It's so much softer than like the Super Saver that you are thinking about, and it makes a lovely scarf. Probably won't pick this up today because I'm looking for something a little different, right? We want to do, you know, different things. And I have already made a scarf with this before, but I wanted to point it out and put it on your radar, if nothing else, because it's lovely. Totally worth the price. The colors are so pretty. They all like work really well together. Yeah, definitely worth a try. I feel so silly. I don't know why. It's so dumb. I shouldn't feel silly, but I do. Back this way. This is generally the other section that I really get inspired by. I love yarns with like long sweeping colorways, and this is it. Honestly, it just really does it for me. So, I don't know, again, I've used this yarn before, so I don't know if it's what I will take with me. This though, I haven't tried this. The sparkle version. Yeah, I mean, you can't really see the sparkles as much on the camera as you can in person. I don't know, what do you think? Does that, well, that kind of goes with the hair color. Kind of, maybe, sort of, not really. Yeah, that doesn't really do much. I think I'm supposed to use complementary colors when I'm, you know, trying to find a yarn that will look good with this hair color. It's got to be yellow and it's got to be warm. And those are both colors that I typically aren't drawn to. But there's probably a reason why they say that purple and yellow go together. I should probably listen. I'm generally always really interested too in the notions section of the store. Not because I need any of this stuff, but I really just like to see new things. I don't think there's anything that I don't already have. These are, without a doubt, my favorite jumbo hooks. Even though they're plastic and I don't typically like to work with plastic, these are really nice to work with. And they're pretty affordable here. I'm sure the price will vary. You can also get them on Amazon. But you know, here you can get coupons. And so if you need to buy a bunch of hooks, or if you just want to buy one at a time, using like the 40% off one item coupon, it's the way to go. Ooh, Bernat baby blanket has a sparkle version. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I absolutely love this. I don't need this, but I need this. Look at how sparkly it is. You can't see it nearly as much in the other colors. Yeah, I don't know why, but the sparkles just really pop on this color. Ooh, there's a white one down here too. What is this? This one lone fella. That's a really pretty color. I really like how it's not all the same color. What's this one called? Reseda Dojo? I know I didn't say that right. Not really enough to make a scarf, but this is really pretty. Once upon a time, this was one of my absolute favorite yarns. I really see less and less of it. Like, there are just these two, and that's all they have. Well, actually, I take that back. There's one hiding up here. This is a really pretty colorway. I think it's called Dusty Desert Spring. I was gonna say Dusty Rose. Desert Spring. I've definitely made a project with this before. Really, really pretty. Ooh, there's more hiding up here. Man, that is just really pretty. What's this one called? Blue Lagoon. Yeah, I like that. I just found a clearance section. Ooh, this is what I was talking about. That Karen Colorama, the halo, it used to be in this Ogo form. I guess they've transferred it now to cakes. I don't know. This is another one that I have really been in love with lately. I just love the color options. I haven't really made anything with it yet. I've played around with it, and it's actually really soft. I think it would make a nice scarf. This is definitely coming home with me. Am I the only one that has to like pick out a skein that like looks really pretty and like isn't all picked apart? Maybe that's just me. See, I think that looks pretty. I know I'm supposed to go with yellows because that's like the complementary color. I think this green looks really pretty, so I'm buying this. Really should have bought a cart. Wow, I should have got a cart. Okay, so this one is very pretty. Yeah, that could totally work. Yeah, that looks good. 481, that's plenty. We only need one of these. Perfect. This just happens to be the color in our living room, so I think it'll be perfect for some pumpkins, but I want to get another color, or maybe two. I picked out these three colors. This is way too much yarn. It's gonna be way too much money, but I'm getting these three colors. I like them. Ooh. This is the other yarn that I have had my eye on. I don't really think you can get a good idea of the color in here. It's actually really, really pretty in person. I think it kind of could look nice with the hair too. I don't know. Apparently I'm just going to be making like 5 scarves. I don't know. But I have been wanting to crochet something with this for a really long time. And I think I should just do it. These are really expensive though. I mean, $11 for how many yards is in one of these? I don't have any more hands to look, but it's a small skein. $11 for that. I don't know how I feel about that. One more. Yep. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I can't. I can't really answer all of your questions. I know you're probably thinking, what on earth is going on? Why am I watching her color her hair, and what does this have to do with crochet? I hear you. I get those questions. I just don't really have answers for them. I'm honestly just on a mission to experiment and try new things and see where that leads me and see how that inspires me to just be a better creator, to make better patterns, to make prettier projects, and to have more fun in the process. You know, we tend to use the same hooks and use the same types of yarns and follow the same sets of rules and guidelines and put those towards the same types of projects. And you know what? That's just really boring right now. And I want to shake that up. That was the whole purpose behind the project wheel. I'm definitely doing that again, by the way. As it turns out, you guys loved it as much as I loved making it. So we're definitely doing it again.
Holding down the fort. Oh, hi. What are you doing? Are you so asleep? Hi. Morning.
It is another day. It's actually the day after we went yarn shopping. And yeah, here's the haul. So this is what about $70-ish will buy you at Joann's. I think I spent a little bit too much, but we'll use it all for something. We did end up going with some Scarfy because I have had my eye on this yarn for a while. I got a couple of different color options here. We have Patagonia, which I think will look really pretty with the purple hair. Loving this one. So it is like a top candidate for the scarf. The other one is Tartan, which is also really pretty, but I'll probably use it for something else. Then we have the Karen Colorama Halo yarn. This color is Rose Garden, and you know, I kind of wanted to step out of my comfort zone with my color choices. This is totally something that I would pick, so I don't know that I totally did that, but I think it'll look really pretty as a scarf to complement the hair color as well. So this is candidate number 2 for the scarf. These could be scarves, but I'm going to do something completely different with them. So this is the Respun Thick and Quick by Lion Brand. To my knowledge, this is a newer yarn. You know, you would think that I have like some insider tips and knowledge about yarn companies and yarn brands, and I really don't, to be totally honest. I know probably about as much as you do when it comes to new yarns and when old yarns are discontinued and that sort of thing. So yeah, this is a new to me yarn. Don't really know when it's been out. This color is Fog, which I think will be really pretty in our living room. I also picked up Whipped Cream, and this one is called Cameo. Now, this color combination, I mean, it's so pretty. But what I really want to do with these, it's been a really long time since I've crocheted a pumpkin. Like a really long time. And the only pattern that I have available is for a really small one. I want to change that. So, big yarn for big pumpkins, that's coming. But this is supposed to be motivation for me to finish the gloves that I started in April. These gloves are going to be amazing. But the reason why I've been procrastinating is because I am dreading the process of converting this to different sizes. But this hopefully is motivation, because this is kind of prettier than the color that I started them with. So yeah. So we have option 1 and we have option 2. They're both really pretty. One I've used before and loved. This one I've been dying to try, but it is a thinner weight. I also have less. Ooh, I didn't think that through. Didn't think that through at all. This will be cutting it like real close to make a full-size scarf, so this might actually make a better cowl. Ooh, that's what I should do. I should have a full-size scarf and a cowl, both of which will complement the new hair color. That's what I'm gonna do. I remember, I organized all of this stuff and I forgot about it. I know. I'm gonna use Tunisian crochet hooks. These are Lantern Moon. They're a new set for me. I'm really enjoying them, even though they are a wooden hook, and that's typically not something I gravitate towards. That's the vacuum. I really like these. I'm enjoying the finish on them. They're really smooth for a wooden crochet hook. See, look, I told you I really liked green with the hair color. Do you think that I like this color green? I mean, who doesn't like that color green? Anyways, I've been working on a few t-shirt designs. We have option number 1. Super fun. Obviously, don't mind the watermark that's there. I polled everybody on Facebook and the YouTube community tab as well. And you know, the internet's gonna internet, so there's a watermark there. That obviously won't be on the t-shirt though. And this is option number 2. Look at that little guy. He's so cute. I like this one a lot. And option number 3, even if you don't knit, I think that's funny, right? I have definitely made that face a few times. And finally, option number 4. So yeah, those are the designs that we're working on. Man, I really need to find some better lighting in front of the window. Hopefully, I don't know, doing the best we can here. But if you don't mind, take a quick second to vote for your favorite in the comments below. That'll be super helpful for me because I don't want to assume and print all of these and spend a lot of money doing that if you hate them. So just take a quick second in the comments, let me know which one is your favorite. Thanks. Oh my God, do you hear that? That's gotta come off. Ooh, did you hear that? Oh my, that was the little knuckle on my finger. Okay, use the key. I always turn these the wrong way. There we go. You should never take the stoppers off of your project unless it's driving you crazy, and then do so at your own risk. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you being here, like more than you even understand. Thank you. I know this was weird and crazy, and man, I've been saying that a lot. I really mean it when I say that I'm just on a mission to try new things and see where that takes me. And this week it led me down a very different path, but I had a lot of fun in the process, and I hope it was inspirational for you to see, or, you know, entertaining at the very least. If you don't mind, take a quick second to vote for your favorite graphic for the new t-shirt designs. That'll be super duper helpful for me. If you want to support the channel, buying a t-shirt from our shop is a great way to do that, but also subscribing to the channel and liking. You know, that's super helpful, quick and easy, totally free, helps the channel out as well. Yeah, we shall finish this scarf in the next video, so I'm not dragging this on forever and ever. I'm really excited to see how it's working up. I've got a pretty good idea of the stitch pattern that I'm going to use, but we'll see. We'll see in a couple of days if I change my mind, because that's very possible. Did I ever tell you how indecisive I am? Like, really indecisive.